aquí, lo hacemos en el vino, en el asiento. Bebé sabe cómo es. Solo pasto y si janguea, no es pa' portarse bien. Pa' la corta, nueva que se antojen. En el cuarto tiene el seteo. Antes de ti yo era ateo. Sé que me chupo hasta los dedos. Baby, dime tú, tan chimbío con ganas. Conectamos el Bluetooth.
Walking along the infamous wall here in Cartagena. Just had an amazing lunch at Alma, part of a really nice hotel, so it's beautiful. The food was phenomenal. I felt really basic ordering a burger, but it was so worth it. I mean, had mushrooms and bacon and the sauce. And then we also got some kind of coconut shrimp rice dish. Walking back to the hotel, which is like a 10-15 minute walk from like inside the walled city. And we have dinner reservations at Carmen later at 7.
Cuando te me pega lo siento. No me hablé de amor que no hay tiempo. Salimos de aquí, lo hacemos en el vino, el asiento. Besándote lento. Anoche conspiré y también tus amigas, bebé. Prendías incenso. La cámara prendía, es tu disruptiva, bebé. Llegó la eco que estaba en el estudio. Corremos con ropa en mi casa de nuevo. Loco como un mix, parecemos un dúo. Yo sí me la subo. Tan rica que
we are on our Airbnb food experience tour where we're going to a bunch of different local vendors. Just definitely recommend 10 out of 10 because you get to try food that you probably wouldn't know what to order or how to order it if you were by yourself. And it was only like $50 per person, so definitely recommend getting your money's worth for all the food you're trying.
We have guava and cheese pizza.
We just had arepas. Now we're ending the tour with a cold beer and some sweets. So definitely a great 2-hour experience. Later we have a rum and chocolate tasting and a lunatico. So I'm really excited for that. Today we're just tasting all of the flavors. Which is a great place. It's free to enter and it's a great place to just relax and be able to sit down, watch a video, read the history, look at the artifacts, but be in air conditioning and be out of the sun. Mall. I'm so sorry, my pronunciation of everything is terrible. I only know a little bit of Spanish, but it's almost like the Coliseum from the outside. We kept passing by it on our walk from the hotel to the city, which Ermita is definitely like a 15-minute walk from the old city, the walled city, so just keep that in mind staying there. I mean, it's nice if you're a couple and you want to be out of the hustle and bustle, but it's definitely like a 15-minute walk to where the restaurants and kind of everywhere where we've been so far. But it does have amazing city views and a nice rooftop pool, and it was $700 for 4 nights. And everywhere else that I was saying that had a pool and was like luxury looking was over $1,000 for 4 nights, and that was just not in the budget. Stopped at a market inside the mall and got sunscreen and water because we're gonna relax by the pool before our reservation at Candé. Then we are going to our Airbnb experience where we're tasting rum and chocolate. Here are insane. You have to come to this mall. A lot of boutique shopping, but then they have this open area. It's like a coliseum, like you're in Italy or something. But amazing views of the city and the water behind you, like Boca Grande, and the skyline is really gorgeous. Which, hack, if you're more on a budget or if you want to stay in like a more resorty hotel, but it's a lot less than staying in the walled city, then check out Boca Grande. I saw a lot of Airbnb options and like condo rentals in the Boca Grande area, which is only a 15-minute drive, so a 15-minute Uber ride from the walled city. So if you want something like you're in Miami, I would check out Boca Grande. Walking back to the hotel, which like I said is 15 minutes from the walled city. So it's a lot of walking on gravel and just like dirty areas. So this part I wish I was wearing sneakers with a harder shoe. Back at the cafe from earlier to get pan de bono and pastel de bocadillo. We're back at our favorite little cafe that we went to on the tour this morning to get our favorite little treats before our rum and chocolate tasting. to restaurant Salele in Getsemani, which we haven't really been to Getsemani yet besides the Lumanico, the rum and chocolate experience last night, which was crazy nightlife, but now we're gonna get to see it in the daytime and walk around. We went to the Bartuzo market, which was so dirty and grimy and just not what we were ready for. We were dressed kind of nicer, which we should have worn like athleisure wear. Be prepared to sweat and be gross and sticky there. It's definitely authentic, but it's dirty. Like there's trash everywhere. It's fish smell. It smells like crap everywhere. But it's a local market, but I wasn't expecting quite like that. But definitely amazing. We got to take the bus and really live like a Cartagenian, like a true Colombian. Lunch at Restaurante Salele was amazing. I had this flour salad, my dreams. I didn't get any main course just because light appetizer, like a lunch situation, because we're going to De Silvio Trattoria for like a more pizza, because we're just seafooded out. I feel like this is a good breather if you've been in Colombia for a while and you just want some good old like Italian food or something different. Every restaurant we go to, they always give a little surprise too. Like at Carmen, they kept giving us little surprises in between each thing that we ordered. And then at Salele, they gave us 2 glasses of champagne. But keep in mind that we did make reservations for every single place that we've eaten at. So I guess that's why we have a little special treatment. Pro tip, the first day we were here, we spent so much money on getting bottled water at the restaurant. It was like $10 for 2 bottles of water. Nice Accommodation water. But we went to the supermarket that's right next door to our hotel, which is so nice. It's a really big, like really nice supermarket. And I got these little water bottles that fit right in my purse. So if you're wearing a bigger purse, you could definitely fit like a bigger bottle. But I definitely recommend bringing your own water bottle and keeping it in your purse. They'll make you throw it away if you walk in with it just with your hand. So just keep it in your purse and you don't have to pay for bottled water there. The lemonade de cocos at La Muleta, so good. That's all we had. Amazing. Nightlife really doesn't start till later. I feel like even though it's a Thursday, 8, it's still kind of quiet. Now just walking to Los Tacos del Gordo for some tacos. Even though we had pizza and we had a salad earlier, I just want some tacos. You know, you're only in Cartagena once. I might as well go to one of the best taco spots recommended. Okay, so you need 14,000 pesos per person to get on. Is it like a tax fee for the dock, which is like $7 US. Only about a 20-minute boat ride. The water is very choppy, but I like that it's a smaller boat because I kept seeing all these day trips to Rosario Islands and I just didn't want to be on a bus, on a boat like all day hopping around to different party islands drinking, I just get motion sickness. I took a Dramamine. I prefer just one nice day on a nice beach resort with loungers and being relaxed and have a restaurant and a bathroom. It was only $30 for a boat transfer and for like a day pass for Blue Apple Beach, which is a hotel, like a resort in itself. So honestly, it might have been less expensive than doing like $100 boat tour for all day, but it's a little bit more upscale. End of a beautiful day trip here to Blue Apple Beach. I just found out from another couple that I could have had a 60-minute massage for $30. So definitely add that on if you're planning on coming here. On the loungers, the pool loungers, which is an extra cost, and we got multiple drinks and food. It was delicious though. Definitely one of the best beach club experience I've ever had. We are catching the 5:30 bus, the 5:30 boat back to Cartagena because we have a reservation at 6:30 at Mondiello. After a day of drinking all day at the beach, being out in the sun all day, and then going bar hopping afterwards. Alquimico was truly stunning. I see why it's rated one of the best bars in the world. The first floor was definitely my favorite because they actually made good drinks and they took it very seriously. The second floor wasn't as popular, but it was really cool to overlook the first floor. And then the third floor, which was like the rooftop, was just a bunch of bartenders goofing off, and the drinks were not as good as the first floor, but still really good. Because here, like at the drink at Accommodation was like $10 a piece, which back in the States was probably like $15 or $20 at a good bar. Checked out of the hotel. We left our luggage there at the front desk, just our backpacks, and we booked an 11:30 shuttle back to the airport. It's complimentary with the hotel. We're walking into town to get some breakfast at Hipoca Cafe and then go to the famous Abaco Library / Cafe, which is like a big bookstore and cafe. Just take pictures and then we'll come back to our hotel, take the shuttle, and go to the airport. Carmen, definitely need to make a reservation in advance, and drinks at Alquimico. Also the limonada de coco at La Mulata was one of my favorite pleasant surprises. Walking the old town, the streets definitely got repetitive. We kept going through the same streets, so you really only need like 2 to 3 days here. I would say 2 to 3 days max here, but it definitely became a different story going from the weekdays to the weekend. It's definitely a bachelorette destination. It's not really romantic, so I would come here with a group of friends next time if you were to come, and just make reservations at all the restaurants, and it's a good time. And definitely make an excursion to the beach, either the Rosario Islands. You definitely want to come back and go to Medellin and Bogota and explore more of Colombia. But thanks so much for watching.